Hi. What I'm going to do now in this tutorial is to create a couple of buttons for my menu. What I want to show you is what I've done so far, which is I created an extra article, right? So the first article we had was that chicken in red wine, and I created one for Chinese food, which is called sweet and sour pork. But I don't have any menu linking to either of them. So I'll show you a couple of things. First, I had to create a new section called Chinese food, okay, and a new category called Dongbei, or Northeast cuisine, which is Chinese, right? And I created an article which is sweet and sour pork, and is related, or is inside our Chinese food, Dongbei cuisine. Okay. Now, what I want to do is create my menu that should appear here. Okay. Menus tend to be a little bit tricky sometimes, so it really requires a lot of experimentation and playing around with objects and items, because I've noticed that menus can be a little bit troublesome. Okay, so in order to create my menu items, I'm going into my menus here. I go into my main menu, I'm going to click here, and then I have home, which is this item that we already have on by default. Okay, so now what I need to do is quite simple. I just need to hit new, and then I create my new menu item. Now, this is the part that is tend to be confusing. So it really depends on the kind of link that you want to create, or the type of button that you are creating. Depends on that, which type of menu item you choose. Okay, so usually, but not always, usually I will go for the articles. But there you are again, you have this different types inside my article menu item. So it depends how you are organizing your website. In this case, I will go into my section layout, and the reason why is because I need to create two buttons, one that goes to a section called Chinese food, and one that goes to a section called Western food. If you want to create, or want to link to a category, you can go for one of these. If you want to link to a specific article, go for one of these. All right. If you want to link to an external file, external site, you go for one of these. Okay. So there's a whole range of possibilities here, and really the only way to learn is just by try and error, or experimenting. That's all right. Okay. But hopefully I will show some of these menu item types as we build up our website. Okay, so for now I'm going into my section layout. So I click on section layout, and then I'm going to call this Western food, and I want to display this inside my main menu. The parent item is nothing for now, just keep top. It's going to be public. Make sure it's published. When I click on it, I want it to open in a parent window. Okay. Oops, my VPN is gone. Okay, I think I fixed the problem with my VPN. Sorry about that. I'll continue. All right, so now for the section, I will choose Western food because I'm going to link to Western food. So again, keep the names relevant. This is really important, especially if your website just grows really big. It's always handy to have to have things clear. I'm gonna keep all these like that for now. I might need to get back here later on, but I'm not really sure right now. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. So I'm going to hit save, and there you are. So if I go back to my front end and I do Command R, you will see that I have my new menu called Western food. And if I click on Western food, it will list only French cuisine, which is the only one I have at the moment. But eventually I will have French, Italian, Spanish, Russian, American, South American, Australian. Okay, so far so good. I'm just gonna go back to my back end and I will continue just now. Okay, I've got my battery charging again and I have my VPN working, so I can continue. All right, so I've just created my Western food button that we can see here. We have home, Western food. I will create a new menu item which I'm going to call Chinese food. It goes into articles. This time let me choose a section block layout. Okay, I just want to see the difference. In the previous one I selected section layout, but for this one I go for this. See what happens. And I'm going to create my Chinese food. Okay, so it's going to be on the top as a parent item. I'm going to publish it. The settings here are exactly the same, and in here I'm just going to select my Chinese food section. I'm not going to change any of these items. This is an important one that I will explain in a minute. All right, so I'm going to hit save, and let's have a look. Yeah, we got it here. Let's have a look at the difference. So I'm going to hit Command R, and okay, so if I hit home, it should go to my front articles that I decided to display on the front of my page. If I hit on Western food, which is a layout, a section layout, let me have a look. Is this type is a section layout. It displays actually a list of articles, okay, depending on the section. Okay, so I can see here I have my French cuisine, which contains only one article so far, and the second button, the Chinese one, I selected a section that is the section block layout. Now you will see the difference is actually interesting, because in this case it doesn't list any article. It just displays actually the articles that are related to Chinese food in my site. Okay, so this is very important. Keep this in mind. If you have more articles here, it displays in a different way. You can have one column, you can have one leading article here and two articles at the bottom, or three articles. It really depends on how you want to display. So to play around with that, you need to go into your menu item, which is the Chinese food, I believe. Yeah, and in this part you will see how it changed the layout of your page. Okay, so play around with this. Again, as we build up, as we have more articles, maybe I'll have the opportunity to show you this in detail. But yeah, if you're having that problem right now, play around with this section. Okay, that should be all right. I think that's all for now. So we have created an article, we have created the buttons and the menu, and I might need to create a new submenu here. Okay, so I think that's all for now. So again, if you have a question, just give me a shout, let me know. I'll try to help you. Okay, thank you very much.